Hello, this is Ian Lamont, founder of the Lean Media book, blog, and video channel and framework, available from leanmedia.org. Today I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBA liability insurance requirements and what you can do to fulfill them. This is not legal advice. I'm not an insurance broker. It's up to you to follow relevant terms and conditions. And with that, I'm going to get started. First of all, let's go to the email that I received about 3 weeks ago that says, this is to remind you to provide proof of liability insurance for the products you sell through Amazon within 30 days of receiving this email. So I got that, and naturally that was a little scary. I do already have insurance for my business. I have general business insurance, and also I have liability insurance, but for professional services, not for products. In addition, Amazon has a couple other requirements. They have a list in this email. For instance, the policy must name Amazon.com Services LLC as additional insureds, and there's other things here that you have to follow. So anyways, I saw all this stuff. I looked at my existing liability policy and determined that it could not easily be changed to a new type of product liability insurance policy that Amazon requires. And I therefore decided that rather than dealing with my insurance company again, which was a pain in the neck the first time, I was just going to use Amazon's Accelerator, insurance Accelerator, they call it something like that, to purchase insurance. And a good thing about this is it makes it easier to find an insurance company if you've never done this before. The bad thing about it is not all of the accelerators that Amazon works with are good, at least in the United States. That's my own experience. That might change later on. And actually, what I'm about to show you may be very different than what you see by the time you watch this video. But when I logged into Amazon, Amazon gives you a link in that email. If you go down here, where is it? Yeah, and then the Amazon Insurance Accelerator, and then they gave a link here. So I followed that link, and I came to a page that had these three companies that were able to provide this required insurance according to Amazon's terms and conditions. And this is for the United States. For Canada or for countries in Europe or countries anywhere else, you'd have to follow a different process to get it. But these are the three that I saw, and I actually tried all three of them. Now, excuse me. What I found is that the next insurance. Actually, let's start here. When you go to each one of these, get quotes, compare quotes, each one of these providers, you'll be asked a series of questions about your business. What's the official name of the business? What's the legal address of the business? How many employees do you have? What's your revenue? Do you use contractors? All these sorts of questions that the insurance companies need to figure out to give you a quote. So I went to this one first, next, and filled out their form. They didn't give me a quote that I could use because what they showed me wasn't customized specifically for Amazon's conditions. And what I'm talking about is the ones like you have to name Amazon.com Services LLC. So it looked like I needed to do customization. The other thing that happened is Next started calling me up all the time to try to close the deal. And I wasn't interested in talking with them. I'd rather just do everything online to get this rather than talking with an insurance broker and kind of be worried that I might be, getting something I don't need or some other problem crops up. Next, I went to Simply Business. They get quotes from these these four providers. Similar process. I give my information, and then they actually didn't give me any quotes. They showed me a message saying, "We got your information. To follow up, call this telephone number, and here's your reference number." So this was another problem because I had to call somebody up. There's 4 different companies here. Who knows what else I needed to do to make it work? So I said, all right, that's not working out too well. So finally I tried Bold Penguin, and this was actually pretty good. I put in the information. It took me about 10 minutes to enter it, and then they gave me quotes right away. And actually, I have the quotes here. These are the quotes that they gave me for my business. Now, keep in mind that these quotes, they depend on the provider, they depend on the data that I gave them, and interestingly, they're really all over the map. This one was about $500 per year. This one was about $2,000, 4 times as much. I don't know why that is, but actually, this was good enough for me, $500. It meets the requirements. They already pre-filled all the information that Amazon requires, so that's good. I was able to download a certificate after paying, and I was good to go. So I thought that was a pretty good experience. Now, in your particular case, you may have special considerations depending on where you're based, maybe how you operate your business. That's up to you to enter the correct information onto the form and get the quotes, but it worked okay for me. at least in the United States, and I think I'll be able to continue working on Amazon. If you don't get the product liability insurance, that may impact your ability to sell on Amazon FBA. My name is Ian Lamont. I am the founder of the Lean Media book, blog, framework, and video channel. If you want to see more of my videos, first of all, it would be helpful if you liked this one. Also, you can follow me on YouTube or go to leanmedia.org, click on video. You'll come to this page, click on the YouTube channel, and you can see all my videos about Amazon, Shopify, advertising, all these different things that I do. And thank you so much for watching.